What's up, everyone, and welcome back to some more Satisfactory. So we're going to continue with our base design and getting a little bit more stuff updated with power. So power is going to be the main thing we're going to focus on. But I do have a couple new things to show you guys. So one, in the first part of the base remodel, we built half of this building. Let me go over to here so you can see a little bit more. So we built the first half over here on the left side. So this here, we built half of this. I haven't even built the other half, but you can kind of see like it's going to extend out farther, so you can kind of see like the full size of the building. But I also made this other building over here. So now this other building is a lot more simple because we have our copper design. So we'll be smelting copper into the copper plating, I think is what it might be called. Is that what it's called? The copper sheet. So that's what we're making here. But also our concrete. So everything that's a little bit like, you know, more simple production, I wanted to put in this building. So that's why you're going to see that this building is actually one floor, not as tall. So it's less in height. But another thing you will notice that I did is I did get enough coupons to actually get the frames unlocked. And actually what I'm doing here is putting pipe. So I think this is a great idea because it utilizes the space in between, but still looks very much like a actual industrial place. And the building here, we pretty much have it almost done. So I added a railing in there, but let me show you on the inside before we get to power and everything else that we're going to be doing today. So on the inside, we have a lot of the stuff that we talked about in the last part, but then, and also there's a couple things that I need to mention. So obviously this base is supposed to be all about efficiency. Right now, our screw manufacturing is not running at max efficiency, but also our plate manufacturing is actually, it's making too much because I guess they upped how much, like how many plates get made per minute, and it's like 20 and it used to be like maybe 10 or 15. And so we're getting a lot more plates, and I need to figure out, you know, what is the best way to continue doing that. And one of the solutions might be we just, once we get overclocking, we actually just turn down the machines a little bit to produce, you know, the stuff that we need pretty much. But pretty much, I guess the second floor is the main thing because that's where everything kind of gets a little bit different. I also made a setup for making rotors, I believe, or is it not rotors? It might have been smart plating. I think that's smart plating, and that's actually in here. So there's a lot more conveyance in here. Pretty much the way it's working is we have screws and, or not screws, excuse me, plates and rods coming up here going into the assemblers, but then pretty much coming out of these two assemblers, they're going to merge and then take whatever they merge into this one where we're actually going to be making the smart plating. So we are making motors. It's just not for storage sakes right now. We're kind of waiting to get the rest of that going. But that's that. And then on the third floor, one thing I did do is I finished up the storage side, but also we had a little bit of empty room because of the sheer size of the screws. And so actually what I ended up doing was making a small little office up here. So I put, you know, our crafting table, our equipment workshop, our awesome shop here, which the next thing I'm buying is these wall powers. Because these are going to be fantastic, especially for building vertically. I would love to have those. And you might be wondering, what am I going to do with this space here? Well, actually, I thought about it. The reason why I have this space here is I'm going to actually, when all of our conveyance comes out and goes into like a main busway, this is going to be the way that we connect all the different buildings together, is kind of what I'm thinking in my head. Now, will it actually work that way? I don't know yet, but that's the intended idea. So yeah, now we just need to finish the rest of the half. The other half, we are definitely going to be making motors for storage, and just a lot more different stuff. And we'll probably make some more reinforced iron plates. A lot of that kind of stuff we are going to be remaking. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. So now what I want to focus on today is almost like what I mentioned at the beginning, is working on getting power. So right now, our power grid is not great because we're still going off of biomass, and it's just not very efficient. It still requires us to go out and do a lot of the, you know, heavy lifting to get the stuff back. And so what I want to do, I wonder how we're doing on just about half, just over half. So this is the biomass setup that I have here. So we're still using biofuel, and again, it's just a pain because we're having to bring all of this stuff, go get leaves and wood to make the biomass. It's just a pain. So the next thing we need to work on is getting the coal power or coal setup, pretty much, and what I was meaning to say. So that's what we're going to focus on today. So let's get some, we're going to need a lot of plates because we will need a lot of plates to get everything over to the nearest coal area, which there's like 3 nodes and about like maybe 600 meters away. Also, I do love these glass foundations. They're fantastic. And I still just love how the pipe looks. One of the other things I'm very excited for when we get to it is going to be the color gun, because I can't wait to color code everything. It's going to make things so much easier. So let me go up top here, and we're going to be getting all of our plates. I've been over here once, so I kind of have an idea. All right, let's kill these guys because we're going to need to come over this way anyways. Come on, bring it. Come on, buddy. I'll take it. So I know there's some spiders over here, which I absolutely hate the spiders there. Whoever came up with that idea for this game, you can just go away, kind sir. Yep, I think I can see... maybe. I can see them. I mean, luckily they only take 2 hits, but they're just annoying. We're going to start our... almost like a small bridge going from here. Okay, so that takes us all the way over to there. Perfect. And we just missed that rock wall, so that's fine. Let's get these put in place. Just like that. Aw, yeah. Getting excited. Getting excited. We're getting closer. We still have a long way to go, but we're getting there. Alright, so production, miner mark 1. We can now have face that way. Alright, we can get rid of this thing out of our hand now. We'll keep this because of how deadly everything is becoming, but... So now, what I should do is get rid of these. Logistics. Turn and be... Is that even with it? Looks like it. God, down to 128 plates. That's crazy. Down to 106. Get this going. This one will be right here. I mean, good news is, when we need to go get more plates, we are definitely a lot closer. So actually, what we're going to do is this building that we did have here is not fully done now, because we might add on a little bit to it. So if we do that, do I leave this pillar here? Because it is still, like, do I treat it as a separate building? Or do I attach it? We still want to keep the walkway. The walkway is still one of the more important things that I want to maintain. Actually, here's what we're going to do. I feel like this actually might look pretty cool. Then pillar base goes there. So it kind of keeps it all one building, just adds a different design element to it. So we can still walk through, because we're not going to need 2 stories for this one, I don't think. So we should be fine. Can we actually get rid of that? Ooh, we can. Kind of like that. Never mind. Perfect. You don't even need the foundation. I actually really like that idea. That's the kind of stuff I just love trying to come up with. To me, it's just so much fun. Boom. So there's that. The sad thing is, it's taller than the damn building. I wonder if we can sink it down a little bit. I mean, we definitely can. To where we can get it inside. So, awesome sink. We'll just leave it at the elevation fully one down. Just like that. I think this actually looks really cool. I am very happy with how this is turning out so far. I think this will look amazing. Like, yes. Amazing. Just amazing. So then we'll get rid of these two. We're not really using any more. We'll use some more concrete because the wall is going down into the pit. But that's about it. Be wall left for that one. Make this all glass. So it looks nice and pretty. This one, since we're changing floor level. Dang it. Nope. Oh my goodness. And all the wrong buttons right now. Let's get these placed. Come on. There we go. And then add in some more glass. Now, I feel like the rest of it can just be solid wall. That I could easily see us doing. And then do we add another pillar on this side? I mean, just look at how cool that is. Like when you're just walking by and like that you're level with this. I think lowering it down one was a great idea. I think that might have been one of the best base design ideas that I've had so far. Okay, and then foundation wise, we need to continue these frames going down. Nope, that one's not where that goes. Also, like when these frames, like when I first saw them, I wasn't sure like what I would be able to use them for, but now I feel like you can use them for quite a bit, especially for a factory design. I mean, obviously that's all this game is about. But like for making something look like a true factory, it's a great concept. I think for now, let's just get just the power plant up. That will be the main thing. So walls. I guess for the power plant, let's do these walls here. And I think what I was looking at, saw this out the corner of my eye, I think what we could do with the pipes is actually pretty simple. Those, we can use our frames again inside of here to drop down the pipes. So we'll have the conveyance like normal here, but then our pipes will drop down from those. I think that's going to be the best way to do things. I think 4 will definitely be good for now, so that will be fine. But we also need to expand this even more, because one thing that will be kind of separate but also different at the same time will be, I want to have the water items, the water pumps inside this building as well, not off in space. So I kind of want them almost like they're going to be separate, but so we'll have, let's just say, our coal generators stuff here. So there's that. Come on, there we go. So let's get these. Going. I'm not sure how many of these we're going to need either. I'm assuming not too many to start. I mean, 3 would be my guess. Building's pretty big, so let's see. I don't know how big these things are actually going to be. I kind of put one down a while ago to see like the true size, but water extractor. So we don't have enough, but it's a decent size. But I'm wondering if we can just fit 2 in here. We might be able to fit 2 into this area. So I'll mess around with that. But I think what I'm going to do, guys, is right now I'm actually going to call it quits for tonight. Because I got to go get dinner with one of my friends. because she's waiting for me. I gotta take a shower and everything. But I feel like we actually got a lot done. I mean, I've been recording just for this. I mean, not 5 hours. We're at exactly almost 2 hours right now. So, let's get this here. Put that one. Walls. I love the two combinations. Like, I actually used to hate the metal walls, but I think they actually work really well when you combine them with like other walls. Because I use them as, like, you know, wall separators or floor separators pretty much. Is pretty much all I use them for. We need the glass. All right, and I'll mess around with some of this a little bit later. I think this might be enough to get 2 of those water pumps in here, though. That's what I'm hoping. And then we'll have those pipes come up and then over and then drop down into our machines for that. And that should be good enough for that, I think. This is looking to be an awesome base, guys. Like, this is looking so organized. I am so happy with how all this is turning out. It's turning out a lot better than I could have actually expected. So, all right, I will see you guys for another episode sometime soon. Things seem to be kind of calming down slightly for now. So I should be able to maintain, you know, a weekly upload for Satisfactory, if not twice a week. Twice a week is kind of like the end goal, but we'll see if we can actually get there. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you very much for watching, and see ya.